So here's the story for you. I started out kind of the old-fashioned way in TV news. I went to a small market, to Santa Barbara, which was market size 113. That means it's the 113th smallest TV market in the entire country. Admittedly, Santa Barbara is one of the most beautiful places, but keep in mind it is a small market TV station. And my job was reporter during the week, weekend anchor on the weekends, and producing all that. So part of that job was doing the cut-ins. Now, I know you've seen these a million times before. You're watching television and you see the news anchor pop up kind of from the newsroom and says, coming up at 11, blah, 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 and goes on to talk about 3 death and destruction stories that they will be bringing to you. So this was one of my jobs. Now, that's what you could see on television. What you can't see is while I'm sitting there in this little tiny TV station newsroom, I have this earpiece, this IFB in my ear, and the guys in the control room, because we are a bunch of immature 20-somethings, are trying to make me crack up by saying dirty jokes in my ear while I'm reading about death and destruction. Yeah, like I said, immature. Now, it was a point of pride that every week I would hold it together, keep that stern face, just talk about death and destruction while they are saying these naughty things in my ear. Until one week when I swear this part, I swear they had said, you are clear. So what did I do? I took the little lavalier microphone that was clipped to my lapel and I leaned down, kind of like this, if you're watching on video, my chin into my chest, and I looked into that camera kind of seductively and looked right through it to the guys in the control room and said, well, was that as good for you as it was for me? The phones in the newsroom started to go nuts, ringing off the hook. I still wasn't putting everything together until I went to answer the phone, which I did because, again, it's a small market TV station and the anchor answers the phone. And so I answer it and this stranger says, oh my God, did you just hear what Darren Kagan said on the air? She said, was it as good for you as it was for me? And it was at that moment I realized that I wasn't clear. I had just done that live on television to all of Santa Barbara and the surrounding areas. Thank God the internet didn't exist yet. It felt like every single person in Santa Barbara saw that happen. Every person except for one. My boss, the news director, which you might think was a good thing, except it wasn't, because that meant I knew he was going to find out about it. So I had to be the one to tell him what I did and reenact the entire thing.